Hello and welcome back to Indian Asks Aussie Answers. I'm Krish.
And I'm Felicity. Today we're discussing how to transition from small talk into more substantial conversations, especially in Australian settings. Let's jump in, Krish.
Sounds great, Felicity. Small talk is a start, but how does one move beyond that in Australian conversations?
Well, Krish, the key is to find a common interest during the small talk. Maybe you both mention enjoying a certain hobby or a recent news event. That can be your segue.
So it's about picking up on something you both have in common. Look, in India, we often delve into family, personal life. Is that different here?
It can be. Australians are generally private about their family life with new acquaintances. It's safer to stick to hobbies, work, or shared experiences initially.
Understood. What about recognizing that right moment for the deeper engagement?
It's all about reading the cues, Krish. If the other person starts asking open ended questions or elaborates on a topic, that's the green light.
So if someone starts sharing more about their experiences or thoughts, that's a cue to engage more deeply, hey?
Exactly. And if you're the one initiating, start with light, open ended questions related to your small talk, like, have you been involved in this hobby for long?
That's a good strategy. What about avoiding those awkwardness, if someone isn't ready for a deeper conversation?
Well, if they give you short answers or seem disinterested, don't push it. Like if they're looking away or just seem closed off or biting their lips when they're responding, that's a sign to you that they're not interested in having a longer conversation. Switch back to light, easy topics. It's all about respecting their comfort zone. Imagine yourself as a mirror. If they give you long answers, then you too have a lengthy conversation. However, if they give you short, abrupt answers, you too should give short, abrupt answers.
Makes sense. So reading body language must be so important, right?
Absolutely. If they're leaning in, making eye contact, and actively engaging, that's a positive sign. Closed off body language, such as arms crossed in front of them, head turned away, suggests they might not be ready for that deeper chat.
In India, sometimes the transitions into deeper topics is actually more direct. But I understand in Australia it's a more gradual, and it's based on mutual interests too.
That's right. It's about building rapport and trust. Once you find a common ground, deeper conversation will naturally flow.
What if you really want to know more about certain topic and that person's opinion?
You can always frame it politely, like, I'm curious to know what you think about. This way, you're inviting them to share without pressuring them.
Without pressurizing them. Yeah. Look, I see. It's about still being respectful and showing genuine interest. Look, Felicity, any final tips for our viewers?
Be patient and listen actively. The best conversations are a two-way street where both parties are equally engaged and interested. And I've noticed when you converse with your Telugu friends, you tend to talk over the top of each other. This seems to be an acceptable way to converse, but here it's a bit of a no-no.
Thank you for pointing that out. Yes, it is. It is not uncommon to talk on top of each other, but in Australia, what you're saying is wait for the conversation to finish or other person to finish that sentence.
That's correct. Otherwise, it's seen as interrupting, and interrupting is seen as not listening.
Not listening and being rude. And Felicity, thank you especially for highlighting that. Look, and also viewers, thank you for joining us today. We hope these will help you to navigate from small talk to more meaningful conversation in Australian social settings.
See you next time on Indian Asks Aussie Answers. Remember, every great friendship or connection often starts with simple, small talk. Bye for now.
Bye.